Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody are fine now. Sorry for a bit delay of 10 minutes, but now we are ready to go live. After a long day, finally, we came up with Education Redefined. It is a long-awaited project by the MEST Technology. Today, there will be a three-person. One will be Saikat, one is Vala from France, another person Pavitra Viswas from Romania, but he got a vaccination today. So might be he is not available, and I will define myself later on. Let's go ahead. Give me a few more minutes so that the Bala can join with us. He will be available soon. He is from Ukraine, another startup company from India, but he is from French. He is a French citizen, so I'm just waiting for him for a bit. So please bear with us. Thank you.
হ্যালো, হ্যাঁ শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
From France. One of our team member will join soon from France, and in the meantime, I will continue with the presentation, and then we discuss something else and some other interesting projects that we are holding at this moment. Just good to know, this technology is too wide. At this moment we are doing live in 2 Facebook pages and 2 YouTubes at a time. So that's the power of technology. Technology can do anything. And I also try to show you how we trained the pupils at this moment, and definitely there will be something more coming up at the end. Let's start with the presentation with the education redefined. If you have any question in Bengali, please feel free to ask, because we work in 3 languages: English, Bengali and Hindi. English is the preferred language in this situation because there is a few international candidates over there. So unfortunately I am not able to speak in Bengali, but it is fine. If you wish, we will get the answer in Bengali. And also I want to remind you one more thing, that our consecutive session will be coming soon on study abroad specialty, as well as few more specialties questions. And if you have question and if you do not answer it, please do not mind. We will get back to you. Just put in your email ID over there so that we can get back to you soon. Our team will definitely work with you. Okay? Let's start with the presentation first. Education redefined. Education redefined. This is the part where redefinition comes up. So just think how education changes in our life. That's the main thing. So in order to change the education, we need to find the problems of the education methodology at this moment and where this technology comes up. As you can see in the screen is beautifully stand with a robot, and AI is our future in the coming era, and that's the motto of us today. So how AI can in-stream your education, and that's being the challenge of all of us. Let's have this challenge today. Let's get back to this. Okay, let's see. The first, as I told you, we identify few of the problems. The main thing, the first thing we need to discuss, what is our specialty. So our main specialty in our era is the consultation, which is the major thing in India lack at this moment. And not only lack, it's a huge lack. Because a person do not know where to go after 11 and 12. Maybe after 10, they don't know what to do. Few people do some graduation, then they think, no, I'm not perfect about that. I need to go to the engineering courses. Then they think, no, engineering is not for me. I want to go to something else. So before doing any of these stuffs, if we guide you in a proper way, it will be more interesting life for you. So here we comes with one-to-one consultation, as well as we provide the classes. As you see, there is a lots of online classes at this moment, but what is the speciality in the MESD, education MESD? The education MESD speciality is the classes is live classes. There is no recording at all. Then the teachers and trainer are from the world's best universities and industries. I will give you the list of industries who are our partner, but unfortunately I cannot give the name of all of them, but there is a few of them who are pretty good. The course is designed as per the current trend. So suppose you are doing Tally, the Tally is designed with the Tally Prime, so you get the hands-on over there. The admission procedures in our courses is also pretty interesting. Here, the course, as I told you earlier, we are an expert in 3 languages: English, Bengali, and Hindi. These 3 languages we teach, but at this moment I am speaking in English because this live is also showing all over the globe, I believe. So that's the reason I am putting down this one. Next is our availability. So that's the major question when the education comes in your mind. The education comes in your mind, but you do not know what to do and how to do. So these 2 things we can do very easily when we go ahead with 24/7 365 availability. So 24/7 365, what do you mean by it? It means we are available 24 hours, 7 days, 365. So how it's possible? That means we do not close at all. Anytime someone will be available for you, for the guidance. What is the benefit of that? Let's see. Suppose you have 3-day classes with us. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. When you finish your Monday classes of 1-hour lecture followed by some tutorials at XYZ, at night you got a confusion or a doubt. So what you will do usually, you will wait for the next day, which is a Tuesday, and then in Tuesday you might, Wednesday, when you go to the class, when you see your teacher, you might forget the question, or teacher might not prepare well for that. So that's the reason we are here, to help you instantly. Instead of waiting till Wednesday, launch your question through WhatsApp, through email, through Talk, our own chat system, and our team will respond back to you. If that is very easy to answer from our team members, they will give it to answer immediately. If not, that will inform to your teacher, and teacher will give you the answer on the next day. Here, one most funniest part of our education system is we do the teacher education, which means our team has well-trained teachers who train the teacher itself. So our teacher is always up to date, and that's our priority. And then I come to the live class. This is the very interesting feature. I will come to this part at the end of the course. What can be the issue if we have the live classes on? In the live classes, the people say nearly every day that we do not have proper computer. Don't worry about that. We will provide the computer. That's a matter. So that's an interesting fact. So the computer is provided with some certain conditions that we can discuss with us over the phone. Definitely the contact number will be given over there at the end of the slides. Let's see. Let's go ahead to the next thing. What we defined. the current problems, we found some, we pick up actually, we do not found, we pick up some problems. Especially when you are in Bengal, in West Bengal, in Kolkata. There is a major problem, security on road, especially the girls. Security is a major issue in India. Not only India, all over the world actually. Then the time management. Then the cost issue. Okay, let's get details about the time management. Suppose you are in a X position and you need to go for your tuition to or a classes to 1 hour journey to Y position. And when you enter to the Y position actually, you're a bit late. So 1 hour class actually cost you 3 hours of time. 1 hour going, 1 hour coming home, 1 hour of class. So basically in 1 hour, when you going 1 hour, coming 1 hour, these 2 hours give you the tiredness, which give you another 1 hour extra for recovering the tiredness. So that's basically a loss of time. So in this scenario, time management is big issues. In our case, we are live, we are from the computer, so you don't need to go outside. You just need to stay at your home. So security configured, time management configured, cost. Might be you are paying less in your classes, which you are going at this moment, but you have additional cost which you cannot exclude over there. That include food, that include your travel cost, that include everything. Then the quality as per the price. That is the most common complaint from the people, that I'm not getting the high quality. As I told you earlier, our teachers are continuously monitored. So your quality is our guarantee. And limitation of availability. There is a strict limitation when the terms comes to the availability of a teacher, and our limitation is a big zero. Why it is big zero? Because we are 24/7/365. You can arrange. Suppose you have a marriage today, you have some marriage ceremony today, so you want to go. No need to miss your class. You can go, you can enjoy your marriage, come back and do the class. Talk to your supervisor, talk to your coordinator that I want to go to this day, so could you please rearrange my class? If there is a possibility, our team will do that for you. So that's the flexibility. For a single thing, you don't need to miss the class. But in other section, what happens? If you miss the class, means you miss the class. Here, no need to miss your class. So that's the interesting part of your journey of education. Next is coming up, what do you need to have this world-class education? Why I call this world-class education? This education is matching with the Western country education system, which is pretty hard sometimes. We are a little bit of hard, I trust, but still our hardness makes you perfect. That's why we are hard. And so we are hard for you, not for us. And how hard we are, I will try to give you an example. Maybe Soikot is there who can give the better example in Bengali. So I will ask him in later of this session. So what you need? You just need your own computer or tab or iPad. If you do not have a computer, don't worry, contact with us. We will try our best to arrange one for you. And that's the one biggest offer is going on at this moment. I can clearly tell you. What is the procedures and what type of questions is there? Let's see. Our courses is pretty much defined. So each courses has two parts. One is the live project, one is the without live project. Don't worry, live class is both a common, but live project. What is the live project? I'm going to tell you now. The live class is both, but live project. Project means you need to, suppose you are doing an engineering, and as you know nowadays, for engineer, degree is not a matter. Matter is experience. How much experience do you have? If you do not have, nobody will take you. This is my guarantee for you. So what is happening? We give you the experience as well as your education. How? So if you choose with live project course, suppose you are doing Tally with live project, this will give you a corporate platform or partner platform where you will work in a live situation. So you not only learn the Tally, you implemented the Tally to some biggest scenario, and that's the plus point of view. So how huge it is, you can't even imagine. So that's the matter of us. How you do it, how I do it. I will prefer always the live project, but people who do not want to go to the live project, they can easily exclude it. Don't worry about it. Now, what will happen? What is the output? With the live project, as you see, you will get the real-time experience. Can you imagine? You will get the course certificate as well as the experience certificate. Is that a fun? If yes, please comment Sam. I'm happy to see some of your comments so that I can understand how good it is going on. So that's the thing. If you see very clearly, if you see in the section is and if you go without a live project, don't worry about that. You will get a certificate and you are welcome to enroll a live project. Suppose your friend enroll in the live project and you didn't on that time, but when you see your friend, okay, I want to join to the live project, feel free to talk to our coordinator. Our coordinator will help you for sure. If not, I will be there for you. So that's the part of the journey will be there. Our courses, don't worry, this is the popular courses only. We have lots of courses. Feel free to contact with us for the better view, better understanding. So this is the popular courses at this moment, which is the trend courses. I'm just give you the brief example. This is purely engineering part and the commerce part is there as well. So C++, C#, Tally, everybody know. This is the main accounting software in India. Python is, I hope everybody listen about Python at least once in your lifetime. So Python is basically a high graded language, and you will get a chance to learn from us. You will become a Pythonist, that we say usually, quoted and unquoted, Pythonist. So if you want to become a Pythonist, join us, and our live courses will help you to get the exact and top class Pythonist that I guaranteed you. Where the Python experience, where the Python is required. Python required in AI, artificial intelligence. Python required in various part of the industrial mark, where Python is really appreciated. I'm getting a few comments that live is on, there is no sound. I'm not sure if it's a sound or not. Can anybody please help me? Okay, the sound is there. I get the comment from the sound is there. Okay, that's great. Good to know. Okay, then OpenCV. What is this for? Do you know how computer see ourselves? It's computer see us. Do you know how? It's very simple. OpenCV is there. So robot vision, how robot is seeing. I will try to show a funny video. I will try my best to show this after end of this one. Then come to us process of joining. I am not sure how many of people visit our website, but I don't recommend you. Call us instead, which is much more easier. So you need to visit our website or call us. So you need to register with our team, and then one of our consultants will call you, or do a Zoom call, or do a team call, or do a Google Meet call. What this call comes from? These calls will try to understand what you want to do. So that's the part of the counseling. Your pathway. We will design your pathway first. Then we will register you to our main databases, where you will get your user ID and password for the e-learning platform, which is our own build platform. Homegrown. The MESD technology grown it. Then start your learning. Is that easy or tough? I hope it is easy. If not, please comment me. I will try to make this more simpler. But consultation part I mostly like to do, because the consultation is very important. A person when they want to know what they want to do. I just want to tell you one simplest thing at this moment, though answer is very later. Can you study your bachelor degree fully free in any stream? Your bachelor degree in any stream fully free in abroad, in Hungary, in France, in any European country? Do you dream of it? If yes, feel free to get back to us. We will tell you how and what to do. This is the question for you, and I will come to this one later on. So, our another part of the education that we recently include in our system. Previously, the MESD technology was working as a technical development team in the technology head. Then they started in 2018 online courses for bachelor BTech degrees. When we get popularities, our first student, this is very mentioned, I want to mention it. Our first student is from Toronto University and he secured A+. Our second student from University of Auckland, he secured A+ as well. So from there we started our journey in teaching, in education in the head of the MESD technology. But in the later 2020s, 2090s actually, late 2019s, we decided to split up to education, MESD education and MESD technology. Then MESD education start formation. In the mid of 2020, actually early 2021, we built our own software for online. We started a journey with few students. I would love to thank to them. Orko is our first graduate from us. He got the computer basic, he started journey in Tally. I hope he is enjoying. I love to invite him today, but I'm not sure he is available or not, because he is busy with some other part as well. Then, in the mid of 2021, when pandemic started, we started private tuition in online classes. We started from class 8 to 10, all subject, 11, 12, science and commerce. But now 11 and 12, arts is included. Our classes is moderated from one-to-one to a group class. The group class has a limitation of 5 people. With a special permission from the administration, you can get 10 people. The reason behind it, our education system is a bit different. Our education system includes weekly examination, which is the foreign style. So we basically blend foreign to Indian. So each education questions, each examination questions is different for each pupil. So for a teacher, for 10 people is a bit difficult. So depend on the situation, we give the permission of 10 people if there is a 10 close friends, but we prefer to give one-to-one classes. As you can see, our member is taking classes on Skype to a person, is a child actually from abroad. Second most part, internship. Why you will do the internship with us? Anyone have an answer? If no, don't worry about it. I will tell you why we'll do the internship. Internship is the most interesting part of your engineering journey. This term is popular in engineering because they need to do in the 3rd semester, they need to do an internship. But do you know even a journalism course required internship? Do you know even a commerce course required internship? And what happened in this internship? Our internship is a live project and an industry-based project. So he might work with one of our projects which is running on at this moment in our technology department. So here you will earn your experience certificate and which you can attach to your CV. So this is the power of internship. So you can show them, I work on this software, suppose a Firebird, software, I just give a name. So Firebird, and I coded for programming part of this to this. It's a good job. So that's the internship we offer. Most awaited, I hope everybody was awaiting about this one, who are already knew about this, and I'm really like to announce it. MEST Technology is BBC partner, the British Council, as well as we are in the eastern region in West Bengal, eastern part of the West Bengal, that is the Bardhaman area after the Kolkata, if you leave the Kolkata. We are the compact solution for scholarship finder, application guidance, and GRE, TOEFL and GMAT courses. So that's the power. That's the power of something. So what we do, we basically give you, we will prepare you for your study abroad program. And here the question again comes up. Do you know you can study free in Hungary, your bachelor degree in any stream? In any stream. That does not matter, you need to be a BTech graduate or something. You can do anything, anything, just the simplest anything. So how this part is going on, let's see an explanation which will give you the more overview, I guess. So what is that part comes up? Let's see. Let's make a quick questions about this. Okay, let's make quick questions about it. What is the questions then? The questions is very simple. How you get the scholarship in Hungary? The main answer is we do not know how to do it, but there is a scholarship. There is an application procedures to get your visa. Trust me, a person who get 2 times cancellation, I can guarantee their visa in UK. So that's the power of the written. IELTS is the English language test. GRE is another test. Definitely, we will come back with this more details in the later on. Maybe in the later day, actually, not today might be, but in some days we will come back about this. But you are always welcome to call us to get a query about that, and our counselor will help you. We have the counselor from Australian specialist, from New Zealand specialist, from Europe specialist, and we also possess the Canadian PR, which is the most interesting thing. Permanent resident. I will try to make a different video for this though. I will try to make another live for the study abroad and settle abroad. I hope that will be more interesting. Might be, when do you want to do it? Let me know. I will try my best to available on that day. Then our another program, which is Industry Connect. What the Industry Connect power is? The power of Industry Connect is to give you the work experience. So here you will work with some renowned company who are our partner. I will tell you who are these companies is. Okay, I just give me a moment. I love to welcome Bala Hari Krishna. Hi Bala, how are you? Bala, how are you? Bala, please say hi to everybody.
Hi to everyone. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Bala. Thank you for joining us. Really pleasure to have this Bala from France. Sure. And he is the owner of Heroin, actually. So owner of Heroin is staying in France. And we are discussing some of our interesting part of the education part as well as the project part. I hope you will you know about this, I guess. So let's the thing. I will come to a discussion with you soon. I will come to a discussion with you soon. We're just finishing the presentation. Mostly.
You keep going on. Yeah, I'm here to hear you.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You just stay. I think you should turn on your video so that everybody can see you at least. So you will get after completing our courses, you will get the certificate from us, and obviously abroad education guidance, job search, and I want to tell you one thing. In the furthermore, internship is already covered, so I am to. So this is the partner company of us, Heroin, who is the owner is with us, the Bala Hari. You can ask them whatever the person asks about Heroin, please ask to the Bala, not to me, please. Please ask to Bala. So Deloitte is there, Genpact is there, MSD Technology, our mother concern, other mother concern, Firebird UK. We are the Microsoft exam partner, British Council partner, and also many more. And then the council, you can contact with us anytime on this one. These two numbers is given over there. These both are the WhatsApp numbers, so feel free to contact with us. I will give the details in the below link. So thank you, follow us, and now we are going to discuss some part with Bala and Saikot is over here. So this is the end of our. We are very social actually. Really, Bala, we are really social, right? We love Facebook, we love Twitter, we love LinkedIn, and we love YouTube. We are very social. So now I will come to discuss something about our projects. I think Bala will be here. I am just now making myself in this main screen. Just give me a moment, Bala.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so we three are in frame at this moment. I am covering the whole thing. So we have come up with after the presentation, and now we are love to discuss. So Bala, what do you think about our latest project, which is the wine shop? How was that? In a day, literally.
It's a speed going on project, yeah.
So
Generally we do like months projects. Now we are doing like.
so that's a one question from my side.
But yeah, each client is good. Yeah, tell me.
Okay, I'm telling you one thing that if the person doing internship with us, what is the prospect?
Okay.
What is the prospect and what do you think from France?
They'll be like, well, there'll be like a good certification from a good reputed place, and more than that, like the support is good, and people can expect a good quality work and a good team.
And also the major thing, you can learn from French
Uh-huh.
from Bala.
Yeah, also.
You can learn French, which is an advanced language. I'm trying to learning from last few years, but till now at zero. That's my fault actually. But the major thing, I can understand few of them, right? I can understand few of the written word.
Of course, you can already like start translating like in English to French, French
Yeah.
to English.
So
that's,
we know.
That's not bad.
So that's the thing. So if you stay with us, if you start education with us, you will be might be an expert in French, because there is a few people who knows French, right?
Really?
So that's the power of us. So we love to do it
It's a
and
plus point.
refresh the mind. Soikat, please on your video now. Soikat is over here actually as well, Bala, today. Bala knows Soikat actually very well. So we also discuss about the French education system. Could you please give me details about the French education system?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah. How are you? All good?
All good. How are you?
Great.
Bala,
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much.
Bala, could you please give a description about the French education system? How the French education system works?
A description of?
How the French education system works.
Yeah. So it's like according to India, if you compare it, India, like more private universities are more reputed than public ones. Here, like people generally like prefer like public ones, which already have like a good quality one, and the system is we do more speaking part, so that like people can actually learn more to converse, and how to say more than writing, speaking is like favorized, and the quality of studies is known worldwide. So it's a good point where like French system is integrated into EU. So French students can travel around EU to even get their bachelor's or master's. So it gives like much flexibility for people to study what they will love to study, more than being forced to a career path. Yeah.
And also the most interesting part, I am telling them in the presentation that you can get the full scholarship when you're starting in the bachelor degree. That's the most interesting part that people do not know till
Also.
That's the major thing that people do not know in India, that you can study in Europe Union, how the power of Europe Union. So you can get the taste of Europe Union with a scholarship. That's the fun.
And education is free of cost in France until like your master degree. If you choose the right path, you can actually do everything for free. Because colleges like it's a public colleges, and they are more reputed, and they don't actually charge you for much. And if you choose, of course, private universities, it is a different story. But for when you choose only the public sectors, and you can actually finish all your studies by by not spending much. So funds is very less to study in France. Only thing is, when you are in France, you better know French a little bit to survive in local area. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's the basic part. Even the major thing I am telling, I would love to tell that in Europe Union you can work when you are learning
yeah,
something. So that's the major thing, right? And people can work and people can earn some monies.
yeah. Because you can actually work for two reasons. Either like you want to progress, like you want to put in practice your theory, what you are learning, or you can work because financially you need to actually support yourself, and all the facilities are made so that like it doesn't complicate. And even if you're a student from abroad, Indian, coming to France or any European countries, then you'll have the advantage where like they won't have any visa problem for you to study and work. And generally, like when people find the right place, they can settle over with this type of integration, because it's much more easy to get student visa to enter EU. And if you can actually work for some good company when you are actually as a student, then they can recruit you and give you a working visa much more easier than if you try your pathway after your studies. So when you come after studies just for work purpose, career objectives, then it will be much more harder for you to integrate, because when you come, you are already uh, graduated, and people will be less interested to take you. As a student, you have like a chance to build your network and get the right contacts, and then you can grow much more faster. Yeah.
And also I think the most important part in Europe Union is they means they give the accreditation to all type of works, not like only the white collar job is accredited over there. So all type of job is kind of like experience.
True.
All type of job.
Yeah, the generally students goes and work in MACD to have like comfort of like McDonald is available everywhere, so distance will be much more shorter. So generally, all students like end up by in one point of time in their life when they come to EU, then they will do small jobs, and it's not disgracing, because in India we might not think that we will go and
That's
serve
the
something
part.
in a hotel or restaurant, but in Europe it's a very normal thing, so that everyone gets some experience.
Yeah, actually, the most funniest thing I want to tell you at this moment, that's actually the true. That Bala is available with us. I am
Mhm.
really happy because Bala was working with Volvo, and
Yeah,
currently you are working with
for Pacific West, Pacific
yes,
West Food.
Pacific
So
West
it's a
Food
import export.
food
Yeah,
industry, and he did the
yeah.
MBA from a university which is everyone
Dublin,
in Dublin. So can you imagine that?
Dublin Business School.
So it's basically you are sitting with a person who is alumni of the Dublin Business School. I'm really grateful. Thank you for joining us. Actually, it's
Sure,
basically
sure, sure.
that's the part of the European Union that even you cannot understand where from he is, but he's the biggest person actually. That's the part, and he started the startup in India. I'm
Not
really
really.
happy.
Be humble.
And he started, and another person actually we miss him. I'm trying to connect the our Melbourne Victoria person, but suddenly he is not available at this moment. I hope it's midnight for him.
It's late
Yeah,
right now
it's a
in
midnight. So
Australia
I will
right
try
now.
to I will try to catch him from
Yeah.
Australia one day. Then Subra, me, Bala, everybody will be there. So he also did the job in MACD, right? Previously.
Sure, sure. Well,
Yeah, he did the job in MACD.
yeah, he worked for MACD. I worked for MACD when I was 17 or 18. So everyone went through those ways,
So
but that doesn't mean
basically,
anything. It's a good exposure. At least we'll
exactly, and
know
is
what
also the
you start
independence.
from down. You'll get to know.
Is a independent. Is a
Hmm.
independent. So that's a taste. MESG
Yeah,
is
exactly.
there's a taste education MESG trying to give to the India as well. How do you praise it?
Mm.
So education MESG try to give this type of education in India so that people can get something when they are learning actually. In the
Mm.
matter of certificate, in the matter of something
That's good.
experience. Basically, if you do the part-time job, I think the most advanced part is
Life project.
live project, and as well as if you do the part-time job, it will give you the good time management skill. Am I right or wrong?
Mm.
It's a good time
Yeah,
management skill.
true. Because theory is good, but when you don't put it in practice, then when you go for an interview or something, you can talk about theory part which you have learned. But when
Yeah.
you have a practical experience, then the way of convincing the person opposite of you is much more easier because you can relate it to live data,
Yeah.
and you can speak with something which is already done and existing and into the market. And when you're maybe not A to Z the project, but if you be how to say contributing a bit of it, then you can actually just talk about the part which you have done, and you can explain it much more easier, and even like show an example if it's still going on. Yeah.
That's the good to know actually. That's the thing actually the friends had. And I also want to know one more thing from you. That is, how do you describe
Yeah.
the how do you describe the French summer at this time in summer holiday? I'm missing that one. Truly. Summer holiday, right?
Um Yeah, exact. But and we stopped, we'll say, talk about numbers and lockdowns and everything.
Ah,
Everyone are going out.
I hate this lockdown.
And
Trust
of
me.
course, sanitary pass and everything is put in places. So now if you want to go to bar or restaurants, you have to actually show your sanitary pass. Otherwise, you are not allowed to go inside.
Mm-hmm.
And sanitary pass is not only vaccination, you can have PCR test, so that like all the people are allowed, but generally, yeah, vaccination is what the government concern is. They want you to be vaccinated, not only for you, but for others, so that this thing can stop and we can all like start back. But I'm not like a pro vaccine or against the vaccination. I don't really have an opinion on it, but when you are cut off of your freedom in a lot of places,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't actually access places just because of
You're not
some reason, it
vaccinated.
became hard to accept because we are coming out from past 1.5 hours, one and a
Mm-hmm.
half years, sorry, and 1.5 years of shutdown. Because my dad has a business like restaurant, so within 1 year we did not work.
Everest Indian.
2019 2020. I was glad that MESD, yeah, MESD has developed an online portal with
Thank
us.
you.
So Euroin and MESD, we has given hand in the right moment. So still the online platform is running up, and we could actually get a percentage of sales going on online.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. All the clients are glad that we could do that in lap often, because if we don't have the right network, the right people on the right time, then maybe it will not happen in the way how we want. Same as Dipu was talking about today morning, our rush project. So
Yeah.
this is also the same situation. So the it is Australian based, and Australia just came again into a lockdown situation, and that person require a platform to make sales at this moment, and he doesn't have time. It's not about he can't give us like 3 months to develop a project, but we have to give it to him something for him to keep working for the time period where like he doesn't know like if it's gonna be days, weeks, months. And for a business, it's very hard to say that we have to go on day-to-day basis, because generally business plans are made like for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, maybe 2 years before. So when it gets disturbed, then we will all have to go according to the situation now. That's why, like, even in my current work, we can't make plans for more than 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And also another one more question
So
is
it's
coming
another
up.
part which we have to understand about this.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also, Bala, one question is came up to us. That is, the people in India, they are afraid to send the children to the abroad because of the safety. So how do you think Europe is safe? Because you traveled all Europe. I traveled, but you traveled a bit. So
Um, I will say, like, they are taking precautions. Means Europe is giving enough how to say support, or even if you are a non-citizen or non-EU person, there is no much problem. But of course, no one can guarantee you what will happen. That is there. But uh, without being in uncertain ways, we have to believe that when we look at around, the vaccination program has been well developed in Europe and consciously developed, not like in a very fast moving, where like we did not think about it. They have done step by step everything according to a rhythm which is acceptable for certain people, and still thinking like it's very slow. But I will say that we can still rely on the current procedures and everything. But of course, we have to respect and take what they have put in places, so that like no one gets disturbed.
and also the even I can personally tell you
I hope it will be.
yeah, I'm traveling like all around the world. Even I personally do not feel any type of obstacle over there, and as well as there is a no racism. That is one most cause in India. The racism is very less actually. There is no actually in practical world. Because if you can match with them,
Hmm.
they won't hurt you. And when even like it's happened in India as well.
Mm.
So there's a
No, I
funny
mean that Indians are known to be skilled people.
exactly.
So we don't
Exactly,
like
that I'm
we,
going to
we
tell
are
you.
learned to be hard. Like our history, our origin, our ancestors have shown that they are very hard workers. So even there is a racism in a place. When they look at Indians, we might not into get into that basket very easily, because when your physique itself will show that you are not other ethnic, and when they have that Indians, they respect generally, and we don't really be considered as troublemaking. We
Mm-hmm.
are all like generally known to be hardworking or smart working, but generally it all based on that. And an Indian is will be looked at this, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
for some period of time.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. So that's the thing today comes up for Bala to you, and thank you for joining Bala. And I hope you are now
Well,
in 1:30 p.m. So might be have a lunch time. My laptop
yeah,
is in European time. Sorry for
yeah, I'm gonna
that.
have my lunch.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
So we are ending the live today.
See you
So
then. Thank
yeah,
you so
see you,
much.
see you. Bye bye.
Okay, great.
Yeah, see
Bye
you.
bye.
Yeah, bye. So just going to finish it now. So the for finishing, I'm just telling you, please feel free to call to us anytime, and we will try our best to solve your issues. So you can definitely contact with us in any of the given number in any time. So this is the number, and also you can add you can visit our website so that you can see what the courses is over there, and I will give you the description in the website. So bye for today, see you some maybe the next week with another live project which will be regarding the settlement and study abroad, dedicated to that. So and I will try to invite that another person over here. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you very much, and keep watching our YouTube channel. Bye bye.